Hello guys, welcome to my tutorial. If you have not subscribed to my pages, please do subscribe to my Facebook page and like all my video. Also subscribe to my YouTube page, like all my videos, and click the notification button so that you can always be seeing our video whenever we posted a new one. And if you are in TikTok, also follow us on YouTube and TikTok. But I would like to say that for you to get the complete video tutorial of this video or each of our videos, you need to follow us on Facebook, and also you need to follow us on YouTube. In TikTok, we are conscious of time, so you will never get the full video in TikTok. So please do endeavor to follow us on Facebook and also subscribe to our YouTube channels. Thank you. And you would like to support us by contributing any little amount you have on the account displayed on the screen. Okay, today we want to solve question in Waec 2010 on indices. Indices, we have the last tutorial we solved question on indices on Jamb question. Today we want to look at Waec question on indices, and also look at Jamb question also on indices. Today we are solving 3 questions. So we are going to be a little bit fast, and like I have said, I'm not solving basics, and if you need a basic, comment on the comment section so that we can give you the basics. Alright, for today's tutorial, indices is all about applying the laws of indices. You need to master the 8 laws of indices in order for you to resolve all questions regarding indices. In this question, they say given 5 raised to power n plus 3 over 25 raised to power 2n minus 3 equals to 5 raised to power 0. Find n. So I'm going to write the question down. So we say 5n plus 3 over 25 2n minus 3 equals to 5 raised to power 0. Then we should find n. So that n is what you're looking for. Okay. The first thing to solve in this question is to make sure that each of the bases of the numerator is the same with the base of the denominator, as the same with the basis on the equation on the other side. That's your first target. Anytime you are giving a question like this, your first target is to make sure that all the bases are the same. So in order to do that, you can see the minimum base or the last base here, because this 5 you cannot divide it any further. That's the base 5, so we need to convert this 25 also to base 5. So in doing that, we are going to say 5n plus 3 equals to, if we say 5 times 5, it will give 25. So therefore we say 5 raised to power 2. 5 times 5 represents 25, and then bracket there is this 2n plus minus 3 already there, which is equals to 0. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is, don't do the mistake of dividing, say 5 here 1 5 here. No, as if you do that, you fail it. You fail this particular question. That is not the law. We are going to apply the law of indices here. But first, let me open this bracket. So in opening bracket, I will say 5n plus 3 all over 5. These two multiply everything here. 2 times 2n will give you 4n. 2 times minus 3 will give you minus 6. Okay, so we have opened the bracket. So we are going to say equals to 5 raised to 0. So we are going to apply the law of indices here. And in applying the law of indices here, we are going to say the law is state that whenever you have x, okay, we have applied this law last class anyway, s a over xb, as long as the bases are the same, you pick one of the base and then you subtract the denominator base from the numerator base, which is a minus b. So that's the law we are going to apply here. So in applying it, we are going to say 5, we are going to pick the base at 2, so pick one of the base, which is 5. Then we are going to say the denominator of this base, or this base, the denominator, the power of the denominator, which is 4n minus 6, we are going to subtract it from n plus 3. So we are going to say n plus 3 minus, then put everything in bracket. You need to put bracket because there are 2 things there. So you say n 4n minus 6, then equals to 5 raised to 0. So when you have done this, the next thing is to open this bracket. To open this bracket, these are basics, right? Like I say, if you need basics, if you are confused in basics, you are not too blended in mathematics in your SS1, in your primary school, in even SS2, that means you have missed the basics. And when you don't know the basics in mathematics, you keep failing. And if you say you want to get the basics, you comment on the comment section so that I'll prepare a tutorial on basics. Alright, so open this bracket, you're going to have 5n plus 3 minus 4n plus 6 equals to 5 raised to 0. Okay, since we have arrived at this stage, we are going to say 5 cancel 5. So we are going to left with the powers. We cancel this 5 now because this is equation saying that this is equals to this, and if they are equals to this, so we cancel this 5, right? So we say n plus 3 minus 4n plus 6 equals to 0. The 0 is here. Okay, so we now collect like terms. Collecting like terms, we want the variables, or the number with variables on the left hand side, and then the constant term on the right hand side, right? That's what we're going to do. In doing that, we bring this variable, it's already on the right hand side, this variable is also already on the left hand side. Then we now take the constant, this 3, we take it here it will now become minus 3. This one is also 6. We take it here, become minus 6. Right? So, and then we add them together. When you add this and this, you're going to have minus 3n equals to, and when you add these two together, you're going to have minus 9. So the next thing to do is to divide both sides by minus 3n. So that you say minus 3n divided by minus 3n equals to minus 9 divided by minus 3. So that, sorry, minus 3 divided by this, so that you have minus 3 cancel minus 3. Minus 3 here 1, minus 3 here is 3. Therefore, our n is equals to 3. Alright. So I want to solve the second question. The second question says solve 2 raised power 2x plus 1 equals to 32. I'll write it down. Let's say we should solve 2 raised power the square root of 2x plus 1 equals to 32. Okay, like I said in the first solution, first question we solve, I said whenever you have something like this, the first is to make sure that the bases are the same. So here the minimum base here is 2, which is, and then we need to change this 32 also to base 2. And in doing that, we are going to have 2x plus 1 equals to 2 raised power 5. So 2 raised power 5 now is equals to 32, right? So, and when you have something like this, what you are going to do next is to divide both sides by 2. So that these 2 cancel to these 2 because there's equal sign and they are just one of the base here, one of the base here, and they are the same. So we are now left with 2x plus 1 equals to 5. So now to remove this thing, this root, you need to multiply it by 2. You need to multiply power both sides by 2. So you say power both sides by 2, or you say square both sides by 2. So I've used power both sides so that those that do not understand the basic will understand what I'm saying. So power both sides by 2, square both sides by 2. So we're going to say root 2x plus 1 square equals to 5 square, right? So this square will cancel the square root. Then you now have 2x plus 1 equals to 5 raised by 2. And then 5 raised by 2 will give you 2x plus 1 equals to 25. Then you collect like terms. Collect like terms means let the number with the variable be on the left hand side and then all constant term on the left hand side. So we have a constant term here, we need to move it to the other side. So you have 2x equals to 25 minus 1. So you now have 2s equals to 24. And when you divide both sides by 2, you are going to have s 2 over 2 equals to 24 divided by 2. So that 2 here cancel 2 here, then you have s equals to 12. And that's the solution for this. Next question. The next question says solve for k in the equation 1 over 8 raised power k plus 2 equals to 1. Let me write it down. So 1 over 8 in bracket raised power k plus 2 equals to 1. So we should find k. K is what we are looking for. So there are two ways to solve this. You can apply the law of indices on these 2 ways because everybody knows that anything raised power 0 is 1. So don't forget, like I said in the previous tutorial, whenever you have something like this, it is best you make the base on this side to equals to this side. And since we have 8 here, we can also make the base here to be 8, to be 8. And our student can decide to make it 2, but there's no need. Let's use 8, right? Okay, so 2 ways to solve this. And our student want to apply this law, right? Okay, and another student may want to apply this law when you have 1 over s. This simply means s raised by minus 1, right? So let me apply this law and also this one. So I'll be solving 2 solutions on this. So, okay, I will divide this into 2. I will say for this student that is applying this law, you will come and say 8 raised by 0 because 8 raised by 0 is 1 all over 8 brackets k plus 2 equals to 8 raised by 0. So we turn all the 1 to 8 raised by 0 because this is also 1, this is also 1, right? Because of this base, we turn everything to 8. Okay, and then after we just go straight and apply this particular law, and say, it's not me to say, apply this is 8 raised by 0, 8 raised by 0 on this side. I will say, I will apply this one, I will say, this 1 over 8 will now become 8 raised by minus 1, bracket k plus 2 equals to 8 raised by 0. Of course, for this guy, I apply these 2 laws together. So anyway, both of them will get this answer. Then for this student here, he will now open this bracket. That is to say, he will use this to multiply the powers of everything that is here. So he will now say, this times this will give you 8 raised by 0. And then this times this will give you 8k plus 2 equals to 8 raised by 0. Right? Why for this one, you open this bracket directly and you will now say 8 minus k minus 2 equals to 8 raised by 0. Therefore, this one, it will now apply this law that says x a all over x b equals to x a minus b. So he's going to say 8 0 minus k plus 2 bracket equals to 8 raised by 0. Then for this one, we say let 8 cancel 8. So you have minus k minus 2 equals to 0. Then this one, we now come and say 0 minus everything here will give you that thing. But we can open this bracket first. So we say 8 0 minus k minus 2 equals to 8 raised by 0. So this one have opened the bracket. Then we now say 0 minus all this will give you 8 minus k minus 2 equals to 8 minus 0. You can see he has come to this place. See, this one is much shorter. This student here is much sharper than this one because this one is a very long process. This one is a very short process. So you will now say 8 cancel 8. Then you have minus k minus 2 equals to 0. See, they have arrived at the same place. Just like this one used 3 steps to arrive at the same place. Why this one have to go multiple steps to arrive at the same place? So I will now use one solution to solve it. So you will now say minus k minus 2 equals to 0. Collect like tens, all constant to the other side, and then the variable on the left. So you have minus k equals to 2. Minus k equals to 2. Then we now say divide by minus 1, minus 1. Then we now have a we now have k equals to minus 2. That's the answer. K equals to minus 2. Alright, thank you for following the tutorial. If you have not followed our page, our Facebook page, please go and follow our Facebook page to get the complete video of all our tutorials. Like all our videos, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the complete video. Also like all our video, click the notification button so you will always get notification whenever we post new video. And if you want to support, you can support financially on the account displayed on the screen. Thank you. God bless you. See you next class.